Hey guys, how's it going? It is March 17th, 2018, 9:51 p.m. So, I try to actually I've been trying a different setup and of course this sucks, but it's okay. I don't like my face. I'm watching I see where this thing is right here and this part here it's kind I don't understand these web cameras. They're such a pain. Um Mind you, I'm not at a computer desk, so my whole setup is totally different. I had to turn the light off behind me, which is the light I usually use for everything. I turned another light on over yonder, over that way, so that I can get some light shining this way instead of having the light shining out this way. So maybe it's a little. But I have to bend forward, which, it's okay if I just sit back, relax, and whatever. How the hell do I get the chat on here? I want my chat box. Give me my damn chat box. Nobody's watching me right now anyway, so that's awesome. I like it that way. I can't even see. I want to get my chat window up ahead of time, but you have to get into here. Let me just go to my channel. This. I hate YouTube. Things popped up and let's just go to my channel here. Awesome. Okay, so one's watching, which is probably me. I like it that way. Shut up. Feedback. Want to pop out the window. Pop out chat. Thank you. Okay. There, I'll pop out my chat, which means everybody will see my chat again, but I don't care. It's here. That's all I care about. It's here. Good enough. Okay, I guess that's how it's working. That's how it's going to work. So I can say something. Say something like, I don't know. What am I going to say? See? Okay. Wow, that's pretty cool. People get notifications. They get their phone. Sean's on! Okay. So what do I got? I've got about an hour to kill here. Get things set up. And like I said, this whole setup here sucks. This will not be happening when I do when I start hosting tomorrow. Okay. Wow. And I got a lot of people that little notification bell. I don't get those. Well, I do, but I usually tend to avoid them. I'll get emails and notifications. Somebody posted a video. Somebody's live streaming. Somebody's doing this. Somebody's doing this. But I tend not to worry too much about them. Let me go into Run 8 here. And I don't know how this is going to work. So I do have to set up a few things. Not much. Okay. So, I don't know if I need to really go into the world. Last save was March 7th, 2018. I don't think I have to go into the world actually, but I'll launch it anyways, just to see where we're at. And this will be starting tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. And like I said, we're just before 10 o'clock right now, which would give us not too much for time or daylight time, which means I may change the clock back. Not to mention, I am still, last I remember, I am still switching this area, which is okay. It's like I said, it's not the end of the world. I don't have time to switch it tonight, and I don't feel like doing it tomorrow either. I've been trying to get caught up on a few videos, rearranging things. I don't know if my face is showing right now because everything else is all screwed up. That's okay. Let me Let me put everything on hold. I'm not saving this tonight. Hopefully I won't save it. But I'll just freeze time anyways, just to be on the safe side. I can change the clock to anything. It really doesn't matter at this point. Well, it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't really matter. I don't have much I recall else to do here. No, I don't. Let's see, I think everything was already set off. Let me double check this. I want to make sure I know what I've got. Oh yeah, wind tag would be coming back. Oh, that's all I had? Really? Oh, that's going to be easy. I thought there was more to do here, but I guess there isn't. Something's not right there. Okay, so I still had this one to pull up. Then wind tag. Okay, now I remember what's going on. Moncrief, yes. Okay, now it's coming back to me. It's been a while. It's being back on away from vacation and all. Let me F4 this out. There we go. Okay. So. It's cool. Yeah, I'm getting away from that kind of technology. I just got this. This is the second time I've used this webcam. It's the last time I used it. So I'm getting away from the technology. I'm actually going the opposite way now that I'm getting my hands on some of this technology. I'm actually going the opposite way, which is a little bizarre, but that's just the way I'm going these days. So what do I have to do here? I might as well talk about the trip, because I know later there might be some people that'll view this online. This isn't going to be a long video. It was getting to the point where I was running out of time tonight and seeing what was happening. So first of all, just to start to keep things on topic, what I'll do is I'm going to play around with a few setups. I might even do it offline tomorrow at some point. I'm sure I'll have time because I have plenty of time. But tomorrow at 6 p.m. I will have the... Wow, I don't even have the IP address up yet. What am I at here? Because I better actually post our IP address here, or I forget. We're in a different... Oh, I can't use... Okay, can I open another Chrome window, please? Good. All right. So I'll have to make an edit of this, but and the local doesn't. So yeah, I am in sync. Nicer than it. So that is going to be the IP address currently. I'll make sure that that's set up. I haven't run a server in a long time, so this is why. I'm just going to post this in here real quick, and then I'm going to give a brief overview of what's going to happen. That with some AI server is not on. Maybe I better check. I shouldn't be running a server. No. So, stopped. Thought everything was supposed to stop already. Oh, I know. It just complains at red signals. Okay. Okay. Simple as that. Surprised it's that. No, that's a weird number. Almost looks scary. I don't remember a number being quite like that before, but yeah, that's what it says. 67193. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Flush with cash. Wow, I'm actually losing cash. I got cash, but must be nice. I just had this wicked trip, and well, it wasn't a huge trip. Actually, it wasn't as bad. Actually, the place I went to in Folkestone didn't. They didn't bother. They didn't bother charging me for the most expensive part of the trip, which was 2 nights and a day in Folkestone. At the time, it was kind of weird because I thought to myself, I was like, well, wait a minute. I think they just secured my credit card, but they didn't. They didn't charge me. I was checking my credit card today. I mean, I've been back since yesterday, and I started going through the damage just to see how bad it was, if I was over or under budget, and I was like, okay, where's the I see all the expenses and all the I actually saved a lot of money in recent trips where I constantly ate out. I ate out a fair amount, but I actually brought a lot of snacks with me and did a lot of grocery shopping, which helped. But no, it was weird. Um, but no, it was a great trip. I got some color on me, my natural dark complexion. But anyways, um, dark lighting in here more likely. It's okay. I might. Well, I'm not going to put the camera on tomorrow, and the chat will not be on tomorrow. Generally, if I'm running the server, I'm not. I'm too busy. Check chat. I'm too busy to run a camera. I need all the bandwidth I can get and all the screen space I can get. So what's going to go on tomorrow is the server will come up at. I don't know if it'll come up right at 6 p.m. It might be a little bit before. It will be up at no later than 6 p.m. All as long as everything goes right. This is going to work very similar to, I think the last one I had up was trying to think if I had Selkirk Project. It must have been, because I never got around to the Florida one, despite the fact that, man, being in Florida got me really starting to think about Florida again suddenly. Or I wasn't in Florida, sorry, I was in southern Georgia, but didn't touch Florida this time. But yeah, it was a great trip. It was really cool. Actually, it was cooler, cool as in cool, but it was a cool trip. It was actually nice. Fair amount of trains. The cabin is awesome. Railside Lodging. Check them out. Yeah, I emailed them up and told them I owe you guys some money. So I'll like see what happens, but so far they haven't charged me. It's nice and all, but they gotta make some money. Give me a. I don't know. Who knows? It was a nice place. So, but it was cool. It was a really fun trip. Had a lot of rain coming down the Carolinas. I left I don't know, last weekend, I guess it was last Saturday. Got back yesterday, Friday. It seems like a Sunday today because I don't have my son. It's really weird. But things have things have changed around. Usually I'm watching somebody else's live stream right now, usually Subsistence or something like that with my son, but no, he's back with his mom. I dropped him off. So tomorrow, I will launch a server at and around the time. I'm going to get into some playing around with some settings and checking out any other questions, but the server will come on, and as I see people come on, I was going to go with the list of the signups. I'm not too sure if I'm even going to worry about it. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't. I'm not too concerned. But we'll see how it goes. Um, I really don't have any rules in place at the moment. I don't have anything that's really up to date. Wikia is way behind. Um, so there's really nothing as far as common sense. I will be in control the entire time I'm here for the 4 hours. And then I will save it. I'll give a warning ahead of time and go with that. If people need to contact me, the best thing to do is, I guess, find an engine and tone me, but they can also chat with me. Hopefully I'll answer. If they want to take a train, they'll have engineer control to be able to take any AI train that they want, and it'll be a dark board. They'll be able to choose any train. As far as spawning trains in, I don't mind, but it'll be up to my discretion, or I can spawn a train in for them. Generally, that's all I ask. As far as running switching or anything like that, that'll be up to ability or whatever is available, which will be nothing. There'll be no switching available. This job is almost done. The next Mojave flyer is not due to come in until the next day, so this is kind of, it's one of these things where 8 hours is going to go by. The whole idea is to allow this to wait and see how things go, run the trains. I'll dispatch. I plan on dispatching. I'll open up dispatching down the road for others. I know some have mentioned or some interest in dispatching, which is great. California is more popular than the other routes, so I do expect to see some type of improvement in numbers. How well that lasts, that's, remains to be seen. Basically, I have to give everybody permission once they enter the server. They're not going to automatically become engineers or whatever. So if I do see somebody I recognize, I might go that way. What I may do, I'm still playing around with this. I'm just getting back, so I'm getting back in the swing of things, and I haven't wanted. It's been really nice this weekend, so I haven't gotten too much into. I may post one message tomorrow or sometime between, just to give a last procedures or whatever. But I don't want to overly burden or confuse people with procedures and worry about it. Basically, if you're looking to set up a train, if you're looking to watch, you can watch. If you're looking to set up a train, by all means set up a train. Or sorry, if you want to take over a train, by all means go ahead and do so, especially if you have access. If I've given you engineer access, you have the ability to take over the trains. The switching part, as far as switching, that's something that I'm going to be watching anyways. You should have a switch list or something available, and there is no switch list right now. So that being said, that's about as simple as I can say for what's going to happen tomorrow. Now, let's just take a quick look and see what I do have set up for various trains. I have not had time to go into the various spawn points and make sure everything is set up the way I would like it. The way I was originally setting it up was for UP Yermo to be the spawn location for everything. And I believe I actually did set it up. Kidding me? Did I really do that? Oh, I did. No, those are West Coltons. That's not right. Okay. That ain't right. How did I set this up? Anything that's going to West Colton, I normally see. I got the old UP Ermos, and I never got rid of the old ones. So what's happening is, yeah, no, that's not right. That's the actual old trains that were supposed to go out of Yermo. This gets a little confusing because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use Yermo as a spawn point as opposed to the others, and that's what I was going to change. So unfortunately, what that means is I got to go through all of these and make sure Bakersfield's fine. It's not as good as I would like it, but it's fine for now. Yermo's backed all the way down to 0 because what happened was I had some going from Vincent and some coming from Seiko. Vincent, I think, double check that. Highland I was using as the UP. Seiko, blah, blah, blah. Man. Double check that. Doesn't seem right. Seiko doesn't seem right. A second. Okay, still out. Okay. So what exactly do I have for numbers here? This is the confusing part. Oh, I do have them as 3. So 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Gotcha. So everything I have. So I got 50 there. Oh, I see. Okay. Yermo, I'm going to move all of these over into Yermo, which is probably, that doesn't seem right. That's because there isn't much. Oh, okay. Is that why I did that? And just check on Highland and see what I've done. Highland should be all UPs. Or at least somewhat UP. And I was going to go into the other train types and start adding them in, but I got Mojave Flyer in there, which is Highland. All right. If I'm not mistaken, what I want to do is, first of all, I want to go into Yermo. And unfortunately, I want to go in and get rid of all of these. That's gonna be tough to do. Here's the problem. I can do it. It's just gonna take a lot more time than I really wanted to deal with. 1016. Yeah, this is a little bit more than I bargained for, at least tonight. Not a big deal. We'll still be able to run tomorrow. Let's check the board. Yeah, and I don't like this setup here too, bending over all the time. Normally, if I'm running, I'm going to. What happened was where I'm sitting here used to be the couch. This chair used to be over here. This chair, these aren't proper chairs. It's not proper for setup. It never really has been. Um, but I've been finding, especially coming back from the trip where I was not in pain, suddenly I'm lying on the couch again, and it's just like, oh, it's back. So, looking at the way the board is set up right now, that is the way things are going to start tomorrow. There's going to be a train that is a UP train heading south from Seiko that had just spawned. Other trains, just looking at which ones we've got. I think I don't know what I had there. You went into. Oh, okay, so all right, so these are the symbols that I got right now, and the HPTs. So I've got West Colton bound, which is going to go through Highland. I don't have. I really want to get this set up, and I might be able to do some of it tonight. I don't know because I don't have that many BNSF trains coming out of here too. That's the other problem. Is I really haven't set up too many, so it's going to spawn in a lot of these other. So the symbols really don't matter so much, really. But the way I wanted to do it, let's start. Let's go back here first. The way originally I did it was I was going to use this as the BNSF UP. I want to keep this more realistic and have this as UP. In order to get things to work, what's going to eventually happen is the trains are going to start spawning outside of Barstow, and I've got them fleeted. See, these come and they delete themselves. So everything's going to come out of Yermo now. I've got it fleeted to come all the way through. It's going to come through. I'm not going to dispatch anything until it gets to Edwards, which is kind of odd because it's a restricting signal, but I got to remember that because that's the only way you can get it into the siding. If I look at this one, yeah, that's a restricting signal as well, which is fine. Everything's fleeted that way. That's just the way, that's just to get around the whole spawn thing. Because I can play around with symbols and add a few things. I've got a little bit of time tonight. I'm just going to, yeah, I know, it's just I'm used to the couch. I don't care. I don't know if I'm still, whoa, hello. There, that's better. Okay, now I'm off the screen because this stupid ass camera. Hello. So the camera's not going to fall on me either. Oh, now I got it. It's on the rail driver, right? So let me see. Yeah, yeah. So that's where I'm going, and I'm just looking at the chat there. Exactly, and that's exactly how I have it. I'm gonna have to get this set up eventually a little better in here. Unfortunately, I have like a love seat. I've got a sofa. I got a rocking chair over here. I don't really have a computer chair, nor do I really want one. But I need something more comfortable, I think. I've had this for years, and then I just started realizing. I guess I'm getting a little older, so it's not doing as well as I used to think. Let me get out of this for a minute and go to the main menu. I'm gonna go to extra board. Doesn't matter which one I go to. I'm just gonna go extra board. No matter where I go. See the other way to trick it as I. There we go. See my fly swatter and back scratch. That's a nice combination. Okay, cool. So, and the light that's out. So yeah, I'm glad I'm inspiring people. That's cool. Let's get into the. I'll have to pour that again just for a moment, so I can read everything. Yermo, I've got to get the trains out of there. So in order to do that, even though they are the symbols that are true to that, I'm going to delete them all. We'll start with the 0 probabilities. I'm not worried about anything that's going off into the other directions. Now, will this potentially change? Yeah. This is why I hate deleting these. I wish I had. Well, I could have made backups. Oh, jeez. Really? That's a lot. Oh, global. Yeah, I guess they would all come global 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's a lot of different trains that I just got rid of. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. Of course, there's a lot of. This is probably the default stuff that came with it, and there's whack of coal trains. Okay. I saw some Trona that ones in there. That was interesting. We should have kept them. I don't think there is a. Last I checked, there wasn't one, but anyways, whatever. I just deleted a bunch of Trona trains. I didn't even think about it. Who cares? I'm not having anything that's going automatically to Trona anyways. And a lot of this is going to be Proto-Lance anyways, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Let's see if I can just get the Highland stuff over. No, not the Highland, sorry. The Vincent stuff. Which isn't much, but it's a start, so Elac C5, B San Bernardino Fresno 1. I got 2 and 1. That's all I got so far is 3 symbols. Wow. That's not much. I gotta play around with that a little bit. There's so many other symbols. I haven't even done the manifest symbols that could be coming on BNSF. Maybe that's what I gotta look at. And I used to have a list of all these, but okay, that's fine. But I would much rather get some of the other ones in there too. So BLAC C5. Damn, I wish I could copy these. It's so nice and user friendly. I just like dealing with data, not having to, like, I wish there was a copy and paste, but there isn't. Or reassign or something. So much easier. Okay, here. So what I'll do is I'll go this way. I think I've done this before like this. I think that's how I set it up. And I mean, it doesn't have to be main 1 set Sef that one. Jeez. There. Both the same. I'm just getting these. I'm just gonna get some sample ones, and then over time I'll add them. I'm not gonna worry about, just so that we can get some trains that come off of there. It's not gonna be that many anyways. So if it starts calling them, that's great. But I'd rather have it get the right types going in. Domestic containers. Loaded King S44 SD70. Mm-hmm. Why did I have Cajon on the other ones? Oh, because they came from that way. Chicago. Gotcha. Tehachapi westbound. BNSF. So that's to start it off. So that's at Vincent. So now what I'll do is I'll go into here. I'm going to get rid of them. Okay. We at 1028. I could probably go the other way, but let's just put it into Yermo so I'm set. I thought I got rid of all these. I swear I got. I'm confused. That's kind of scary. Okay, what's going on? Why isn't it saving? There, it did there. That's really scaring the hell out of me now. As if I screwed up something. Vincent's gone. I'm really scared I'm screwing something up. Why does some of them look like they're gone and then others... I was just in there. No, I was just in there, but it's like there's a little bug or something. Right. That time it did it. Is it because I hit escape? That's just freaky. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I lose symbols, but... Hold on a second. Okay. See, that looks way better. Look at that, huh? Here, let's get that out of there while we still remember. Want to? Yeah, I wanted to get that test train out of there for a while. Um, the cool thing is I can plop this same way, so Vincent, I'll be able to copy the stuff over. So I think we're okay. I'm not sure what that meant, but anyways. I was like, for a double track me. Okay. I don't know. Anyways, let's see real. But anyways, um so yeah, I'm gonna be off here shortly. I just want to get this set up for tomorrow so everything is as best as I can get it, but okay, so let's do bear tables. Ideally, I'd like to get the UP trains in the right. Oh crap! I got stuff spawning too now. Um, no, 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 no. Don't want that. Okay, we don't want utter peon. We want low. Low for both of them. ES44s for both of them. I guess. Tehachapi westbound, both of them. Home main 1, 2% for both of them. And BNSF for both of them. I think we got enough. And I'll put that up to 2. Then I guess it's domestic containers. Dead chai still 1. So loaded, King of the Rails. I think it had ES, whatever. Tehachapi westbound, NSF. It's easy. Okay, let me make sure I've got. No, let me. Let's save that. See, again, having the chat window, sometimes I just don't have enough room, don't have enough screens. Okay. So we're okay for now. Got that back up. UP Yermo I'm going to put up as the new 40%er. Did it actually do it? But I put it all back into Vincent again, didn't I? I'm really confused. Something's not right. I swear I put it in there. I swear I just put it in Yermo. I deleted. It's saying I deleted everything, and I just. This doesn't seem right. Maybe. Of course, so after all that, nothing changed. After I was going to try to get those three. It's about 10:36 at night. I've accomplished very little, unfortunately. This isn't going to be a good video, other than seeing my ugly face. I don't know if that'd be considered good or not. Let's see what is working. Because I'm not too sure. This thing has a weird way of saving sometimes, and I'm so far that's working. But trying to copy something or just taking data and then moving it over to something else is very tedious, I find. But at least we got some things accomplished in that. I don't think we have, well, we do have a unit. So why is it all the way down to hardly anything? But it is what it is. We'll see how this goes. It's 10:37 tonight. I really, at some point tomorrow, I might just take the time, keep this off camera, set it up the way I like it, and then try to, I don't know, maybe I'll get into a spreadsheet or something. Try to get as much data as I can. I'm not too concerned about it, to be honest. So what's gonna likely happen is I may or may not have, well, the signals aren't set up right now because this thing's spawning, but there, good enough. Any other comments? So yeah, I'm going to probably shut this down for now because it's going to take too much work, and I honestly don't want to stay up that late tonight. And yeah, I'll figure out this. Like, I'm not too worried about this camera thing. I just figured I'd pop it on for tonight. But tomorrow, like I said, not going to have the web camera. The chat will be available to others, and then we will basically go live at 6 p.m. Eastern or just before it tomorrow night. But everything will be up there. Hopefully people ask questions on the Wikia. That's the best place to ask questions. I want to get that set up first and foremost. Some of it might be confusing, especially for newcomers or those. Even for me, it's going to be a feeling out process again, and I'm not too worried about it. We'll figure that part out. As far as the trains and the spawning, that's what I was kind of looking forward to doing and just reacquainting myself since being away for a week. But I'm still in good spirits for tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how long we'll take it one step at a time and one session at a time. Hopefully I can do a couple sessions a week, Sundays and Wednesdays, and see how it goes. But that's it for tonight. Sorry for that being a more confusing video than anything, and not a hell of a lot, but that's just an update for tomorrow night. I may post more tomorrow. It's supposed to be a nice day out, so I'd rather spend as much time outdoors or doing other things. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be back on. I'll have the IP address. I've already posted on the wiki. I'll have more information to follow. But other than that, we should be good to go for tomorrow night. And I will hopefully have a fair amount of people on and enough trains. If you want to spawn a train, that's fine as well. But there will be trains available. Run the Mojave sub. Anyways, that's it for now. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care.